What's good? What's good aboard, everybody? Happy Friday night. What's up, Andrew?
Sorry I'm in bed, folks. It's a little later for us, but we're doing something a little bit different, folks. And better yet, we don't have a time limit.
There you go. That's right. We're here. We're trying something a little different for as long as we've been doing Sports Heads. Andrew and I have been doing it like 7 o'clock East for like probably 2 years or so now. But because our boy Bone Loads has got like a different job and we're trying to switch things up, we said, why don't we just flip it around and we'll do replayables first, and then we'll try to do Sports Heads after. So this is the first time trying. We're episode 82. We're glad you're here joining us tonight. We got Andrew in bed already, but Andrew, when I first got to know you, bro, like we got to see you like this, and sometimes not even this good, right, Scott?
Yep. Usually it's a little bit of the sex triangle.
Yeah, the triangle sex swing. Absolutely. For those early people that know of Andrew, there he's ringing it.
I hear it. Yeah.
He rang before I could get to the sound effect. There you go. Look, he's adjusting. That's how we originally got to know Andrew, with the triangle sex swing. That's right. He's loving that. I see you got the fresh haircut there, Andrew.
Yeah.
Got a fresh dude, bro.
Got it Wednesday.
Wednesday. Looking good, man.
I'm not gonna lie. This little hiatus break made me miss y'all motherfuckers, bro.
Ooh, there you go. That's right. Yeah, because on No Filter, you guys are going at it like, 5-6 days a week. 6 hours a show and all, so that was a lot. So you kind of like putting the brake on a little bit. But Andrew's going to be back with a regular schedule of shows really soon for No Filter. And then also you're probably watching, because right now Andrew's co-streaming this show on his channel, Andrew the Giant 96. So go ahead and please like, share, and subscribe that.
I went in about 5:30 or something to set up my stream.
Did you? You were so excited, man. Yeah, we're trying something a little different for our bro. And a matter of fact, our bro is here. So let's check in with him and see how he's doing. It's him. It's from the West Coast. Bone Loads, our West Coast correspondent.
Hey, Bill.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you
I
guys.
missed
Happy
you,
Friday.
bro.
You too. You too. I know. Seems like it's been forever. It's been a week. It's only been a week, but it seems like yeah.
Seriously, I miss all y'all when we don't do shows.
He misses us more because he hasn't been doing his No Filter as much, Bone Loads. He's kind of taking a little break there. So Andrew's realizing he loves us that much more, man. When you got the rocking the big Truly right there, bro.
I got a tall can claw.
Right, there you go. Go ahead, Andrew. I'm sorry.
Did you hear there was a big scuffle in the Pelicans whatever game?
No, I didn't even know, man. Heck yeah, I'll have to check that out. I know. I forgot Clippers were playing at like 5.
Dude.
Game's probably already over. Yeah, game's already over now. I didn't even know.
The Bucks.
I'm out of it.
The Bucks just tipped off versus the T-Wolves.
Oh,
Nice.
and then I just read backstage
I'll
right
check
before
that
the
out.
show started that the coach Steve Kerr got a 2-year extension,
$35 million a year.
$35 million. So yeah, so that was just announced. I just got that.
Total or a year? Andrew said a year.
I think I don't know. Was it a year, Andrew? I don't remember. Or was the total contract?
It sounds like a total for 2 years for a coach.
It says Warriors coach Steve Kerr. Let me get the full headline. Record 2-year, $35 million extension.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 2 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
for
just
both
seemed a
of
little. Because I'm like, even the top players aren't really making. Some
17,
are,
17
yeah.
and a half. Not too shabby.
Right?
I'm
And
glad
good
you're-
for good for him. The coach is finally getting paid.
Kerr deserves it.
Does it?
Guess what I watched today
What you
at
watch?
my day program?
What's up, brother?
The new Giannis documentary on Amazon Prime.
Oh, really? He's got a documentary. Really? Giannis Giancoupis, something like that. He's he's a player on the Boston Celtics, right?
No,
Or doing the Bucks? What's he? What team is he doing?
he's on the Bucks, motherfucker.
Told I'm not great at NBA. That's why we got Andrew and Bone Loads to talk NBA. That's a fine looking shirt there you got there, Bone Loads. You're looking sharp
Thank
there
you.
tonight.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank
color,
you,
man. You're
Guess
looking
what?
fresh and clean.
Guess
up, brother?
what, y'all?
What's
My
up, y'all?
cable remote broke, so I can't even watch sports written. So,
Just stuck watching porn on your phone, right?
no, like,
No?
I'm stuck on the true crime channel.
Shit.
Oh,
my
man.
God. At least it's not like the Hallmark Network or something like that.
Help you sleep.
Today on all new True Crime with Andrew. Oh my!
Some
goodness.
people like to sleep to that murder stuff. Huh? Not
I
me.
do.
I've heard Bob Levy say that they like to watch that kind of stuff and go to sleep. I don't know if that's
Um,
the last thing I want in my mind before I go to
The
sleep.
Bucks,
Yeah,
The Bu-
yeah.
the
Depends, I
Bucks
guess.
have lost 7 out of 10 games.
All right. Well, I'm glad since you guys are talking about basketball, Bone Loads, this is my fault. I overlooked this last week. Let me get in my folder here. You attended the basketball game and you went and saw. Let me see
Oh,
what
nice.
pictures I have available here. Basketball game 1 video, and then I have. All right, let me put the picture up first. This is Bone Loads. I called this Bone Loads 1. You went to the Kobe. Here we go. Let me see if this comes up. There you go. Right there.
Yeah, there's the Kobe statue. That was like a day or two after I think it was 2 days after it was unveiled.
Mm-hmm. Explain to everybody where this is and what this is all about, bro. Give them context.
So, yeah, Staples Center. Kobe got a statue at Staples, or it's crypto.com arena now, but you know what I mean?
Everybody still calls it Staples.
Yeah, it's the
Well, you can
Kobe
see the statue
statue.
right there.
yeah.
So that's
History in the
a
making.
legit. That's a Bone Loads picture. Our sports head, our West Coast correspondent, right there, going out and getting it, seeing the legit Kobe statue like within a couple days after it was presented out there.
Yeah, and you can see how crowded it is, like we couldn't even get close to it. Now you could probably walk right up to it, but right then it was like surrounded by people,
Mm-hmm.
It
What's
was pretty
the
crazy.
score over there at the beginning of the game? Has the game started yet? Bucks and T-Wolves?
I don't know. Let's see. I have some video that you gave
That's a good
last week,
matchup.
and I didn't get a chance to play. I probably overlooked it, so this is my fault. So this is you at the Clippers game, right?
Yeah. There's
So what
Kawhi
do they-
Leonard. Passes it to PG. 3-point. It was a pretty close game. I thought we were just going to blow them out, but Pistons played really hard. They had a lot of energy, and it ended up being a pretty close game, and they pulled away at the end. The Clippers pulled away at the end.
Giannis' youngest brother is up for the draft.
Giannis's youngest brother is up for the draft. All right, I got one more video here, Bonos. This is like a second video from that same game. I'll roll this.
So this was really cool because Chuck the Condor, the Clippers mascot, it was his birthday. I think it was his eighth birthday. So all the mascots from around, well, not all of them, but a bunch of mascots from around the NBA and some from the WNBA, as the elephant came. And even the Kings, I think the LA Kings, like they had a lion or something, or Sacramento King. But anyway, and then Benny the Bull from Chicago was there, the Phoenix Suns gorilla, and they they were right next to me too. I said what's up to them when I was getting snacks from the concession stand. They just happened to enter into the arena that way, so that was really cool.
What about
I was
the
pretty
Bucks?
stoked.
Dude? What about the Bucks, dude?
I didn't see the Bucks mascot. It's a deer, right? Yeah, I didn't see the Bucks mascot. Maybe he had prior obligations, but it's really cool that a bunch of mascots showed up
Well,
representing.
that's cool. I'm glad you provided that awesome actual game footage. Our boys, we don't call him a West Coast correspondent for no reason. He's our dude, Bone Loads. We're sports heads. We're doing it. Why don't we check in with the chat family and check out some of these comments? We'll start right at the beginning with Buckshot saying, hello, everybody. Hello, Buckshot. What's up, bro? How you doing tonight?
Thanks for hanging in there.
Sorry,
that
he was right at the beginning. He said he hopes he'll be here for the live support. So let's see if he checks in a little bit later. Four number this time. Yeah, what's up?
That's
Logan Johnson is checking in. He's checking in on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. He says, can't wait for this stream. Well, we hope you're enjoying it so far. BK checked in. Our bro Brian Clauder. Scott Fitzpatrick, of course, checking in. Buckshot is saying hello, Scott. Let me see. I can do that one. Ooh. Scott! There you go.
Yeah.
Noah is saying, is he actually like that? I'm not sure what that relates to at this point. You're the GOAT. The barely funny guy says, Andrew. You're the GOAT. He's watching on Andrew the Giant 96.
Thank you.
How's it going? There you go. There you go, Andrew.
Just getting ready for Bones.
Yeah.
And hello, Bones and Andrew. There you go. And look who's checking in. Our boy Sean Riggle's checking in. What's up, my dudes? He's checking on Andrew the Giant channel. It's me, Orange Cassidy. Yo is checking in with Sean saying, what's up? The yos are going around. Yo, man. About to get wild in here. You know it, yo. Sean Riggle. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. It's Friday night. We're doing the late night version of Sports Heads. We know. Oh, look at this. We got we got disco lights. We got special effects. We got late night bone loads. We got it all going on. Let's get weird. We're about to do it. All right, yo. And Sean, I'm glad you're vibing and having a good time. I thought we were chanting, let's get weird. We sure are. We're doing it. I thought we were saying, let's get weed when I first saw these. That's what's on my brain.
I mean, depending on where you're at, you can probably just walk to the store. Yeah.
Yes, Scott is in fact blind. Wait a minute. David, do you guys watch UFC or boxing? David Hanrahan, thanks for checking in. Yeah, our boy Bone Loads does, and yeah, we occasionally do. What's the latest coming up this week, Bone Loads? Any no matches of note coming up this week, is it?
I'm not sure about this week, but 299 I think is next with Sugar Sean versus Cheeto Vera. So keep your eye on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
And then boxing, unless it's like a big name, I haven't been watching much. It sucks because there's no like heavyweight like there used to be a great heavyweight like Tyson, Holyfield. Last, maybe besides Klitschko, the last great heavyweight was Lennox Lewis.
I couldn't tell you who the heavyweight champion is.
Oh, Tommy Fury, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. I gotta have
it's
to
not
look
the same
up.
draw. And Deontay
You're right, Scott. And when do you remember a time where you didn't know who the heavyweight champion was? Catching Dubs saying, let's go.
It just doesn't seem to have that same impact or same effect, right? That like we need this a big name to emerge.
Yeah, we do. For boxing, yes.
Yeah.
9,200.
Is that how many subscribers you have? To Andrew the Giant 96. Andrew. Hi. Andrew the Giant 96. He's killing it. You can also catch him on his No Filter with Andrew and Friends channel. They'll be back to doing regular shows soon. And we already kind of answered this because Yo is saying y'all excited for UFC 300.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to plan some of those nostalgic matches for that one, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
He says, hell yeah, great card. David Hanrahan is saying, well, thank you for joining us tonight. Sean Riggle, Rocky, with or without the robot? I go with the robot, okay? And Pam Johnson says, let's go, Andrew. She's checking on Andrew's channel.
Hi, Pam.
All right, well, we got a lot of other stories to get in. We thank Bone Loads for that really, that personal footage, man. That was some great actual game-captured footage. While we get into some of the stories we got in the hopper for this week. First one is, unfortunately, we're going to wrap up the story of the unfortunate shooting that happened at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. And the headline is that the two suspects in the Kansas City parade shooting charged with murder. And Andrew, what did you tell me about this before when we put it on screen when we talked earlier?
They're juveniles.
They are juveniles. And do you think I'm seeing
Not
a
anymore.
trend, Andrew. There's a lot of juvenile crime seem to be popping
Sorry,
off.
I don't mean to laugh. Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of juvenile crime popping off in America lately, Andrew. Do you think?
Let me ask you this. Do you think it's bad parenting or
It's a fair question, Andrew. I don't know if the parents are so busy working that they can't mind their kids, or if parents have given up nowadays. It's hard to tell, but it is more juvenile crime. And unfortunately, a popular Kansas City radio DJ was the lady who was murdered as a result of this. And it turned out it was the result of an argument, and two guys pulled their guns out on each other, and she was at the wrong place at the wrong time, as the saying goes. But it is she's a 43-year-old mother, a local radio DJ. So there's some footage of the people scurrying, but they have arrested the two juveniles involved, and they have identified which bullet the gun that the bullet came from, I should say.
Oh wow, that's good
They-
ballistics. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said it was a 38, so they identified that already. So let's see. Buckshot is asking Bone, hope you like your new job, brother. There you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, it's going good. I appreciate it.
That's cool.
Um,
And Pam was saying
Been an
hello.
adjustment,
Dane-
so I've just been tired.
Dane
It's just
was-
information overload, but
Dane was.
I really like it. I do like it a lot.
That's good, Bono. Hopefully it'll take some time before it becomes routine.
Yeah, for
Dane-
sure. Yeah.
What's up, there,
Dane-
Andrew?
Damian Lillard was ridiculous during the All-Star game.
Yes, sir. We'll get to that, I think, at some point, aren't we?
What's that, Damien? What's that? Basketball? Yeah, we have a
Yes,
little
sir.
basketball segment. We'll let you do your thing, Sean.
I am so happy. Milwaukee has him. I can watch him every day.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do
We
the
gotta
second. All right.
Oh, my apologies.
No,
We
finish
got to
your
get one of your caretakers to change the channel to the Bucks game for you.
I did that. Let me we get the second story here.
Just ask.
Yeah, right.
It's,
Rather than True Crime Channel, get it stuck on something better. Andrew.
CBS. It's on a local channel. Actually, tonight.
All right, this is a leftover
Oh, that's
story
cool.
from this is a leftover story from the Super Bowl. If you remember, there was ultimately a streaker, a guy who disrupted the Super Bowl for a time. And so this guy is kind of making some splash because he has an interesting backstory. It says the streaker that dodges the Super Bowl security, he went from being a $158 a week Dunkin' worker to making $50 million. And he has an amazing backstory. So he paid $42,000 for his ticket, Bone Loads. He just wanted to go there and be at the game. And he makes his money day trading now. He invested money, and he said he lost money for a good while. But there they are carting him off the field or escorting him off the field. But, of course, he says it was worth it. But, I mean, how about that, man? To have enough fuck you money that you're like, you can pay $42,000 to go to Super Bowl and then get kicked out of it. Ain't that
Yeah.
some shit, Scott?
Have,
Yeah,
you- have
you
you
have $50
got,
million
yeah,
in the bank. You don't care. Oh, go ahead, Sky.
no, it's all right. Have you guys ever been to a game where there was a streaker?
Actual
No.
streaker. I mean, I've been to games where they certainly been disrupted. I can't say I've ever saw anything dangling in the wind or anything, but you definitely seen games where somebody ran out on a field at inopportune
can't-
time. But
I don't understand the point of it.
yeah, I don't know. It just says
You're never getting away.
Well, I mean, there's kids there watching the game and stuff. I don't see it getting naked
Oh,
in front of kids. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Good point. Good point.
But it goes on to say that he suffered losses as much as $30,000, but he was in so deep he had to keep going. And he said since then he amassed a $50 million fortune. So like I said, I guess when you got enough fuck you money, he says, so why not do something no one has the courage to do? I spent $42,000 to live an experience that not only I'll never forget, but share with the world. And so it says it said changed his life. So I thought that was kind of interesting story that the guy had a backstory when usually it's just a random drunk guy.
True. Yeah. Or someone trying to become like someone who makes 50 million, This guy already has this 50 million. Like you said, he has FU money to where it doesn't, he could literally run on the field naked and it has no negative implication on his life.
Yep. Shout out to the 13 who joined us live. We appreciate you joining us for this late night version. First time ever of Sports Heads with our boy Andrew the Giant right here. Hey, you guys remember it was probably like last year, I think, when we had that viral video, probably TMZ, of Marshawn Lynch being questioned in a wrecked drunk car. He was like drunk and he was in a wrecked car on the side of the road, right, Bono? Do you remember this?
Yeah, Marshawn, man, he's just, it's like it's his world and we're just living in it. He just marches. He's one of those guys who also is kind of like a $50 million FU money kind of guy. He just does what he wants when he wants, and he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Well, that's
Is that
probably
what that
what
is?
helped him get out of this, to have enough money to get a good lawyer, because his lawyer did so good that if you read this article, he got off on all these technicalities by the fact that he was never actually caught driving the car. The car was wrecked and disabled when the police discovered him in it. They cannot say that he was the person who was in the car when the car became in that condition. So they literally just charged him on what they saw. We saw a kind of a drunk dude that was in a wrecked car. So because for all these technicalities, bro, he's totally got out of it. He has to go to some community service and some drunk driving awareness programs, but it's nowhere near the punishment that any of us probably would have gotten.
Yeah, he's lucky, man.
Let's see if it has. I think it had the conditions in here. Let's see. I thought it had a list of them.
He's had a good lawyer for sure.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Oh, he says Lynch is 37. He agreed to attend DUI traffic school, pay a $1,140 fine, and will avoid a misdemeanor DUI conviction if he completes
Nice.
200 hours of community service, attends a victim impact panel, undergoes alcohol evaluation, and remains out of trouble for 1 year. And then he said the misdemeanor charges of failure to drive in a lane and driving an unregistered vehicle were dismissed. So yeah, bro, he got off really good on a lawyer, I guess, because due to the fact that by circumstances, like, look, you might have encountered him in the vehicle like this, but did you witness him ruin the vehicle? Did you witness him driving it drunk? So I guess because of all those technicalities and having a good lawyer, our dude worked his way out of that one. So
He basically got a DUI. He just doesn't have it on his record. He still has to do everything.
it seems like kind of a technical, indirect kind of we almost
Yeah.
there DUI.
Yeah. And then the alcohol monitoring, I wonder what that consists of. Like, you just can't drink at all, or like you just can't get like hammered. Like, what's that all about?
Yeah, that's a good point, right? Did they put the thing
I don't know. I might
on
have to
his vehicles?
dispute
I
that
don't know.
one.
So check it out, guys.
There you
This
go.
year-
Okay, that would be legitimate. Yeah, just blown to a fucking thing.
They
for a year.
could do
Yeah.
that too. That could be
Yeah.
part of it. The NFL salary
okay.
cap is going up next year, guys. Up $30 million. That's what's so significant this year. This is like the largest increase. Yeah, Bone Loads. That's a large increase, isn't it, bro?
Well, the Chargers, that helps them because we're like 50 million over the cap.
Oh wow, so that will help absorb some of that. It says that is a 30 million. Oh, the NFL salary cap will rise to $255 million per team for 2024. The league announced on Friday. That is a. Go ahead, Andrew.
I'm hoping the Packers actually use that.
That's the whole thing, Andrew, because yeah, it's one thing to give teams the ability to spend more money, but are they going to spend it wisely, bro? So you make a good point. So you're frustrated with your team right now. You hoping they spend that money real good, but $30 million more. And it says the teams had to work under. It says that it's a $30 million increase per team from the $224 million that the teams had to work under during the 2023 season. It is also the largest year-to-year rise in the cap in the post-COVID bump, when the number went from $182.5 to $208 million in 2022. So, and it says why for the big jump. It says it still has to do with kind of playing catch up with payment and repayment from all of the COVID stuff. It's still lingering. And here's some of the numbers. Here's some of the numbers right here. You can see what it's going to be this year. It was 2022. It was $208 million. Now it's $224 million in 2023, and this year $255 million. So you can see. There's a little graduated list of how the salary cap has gone up since 2011. It was $120 million, and now it's basically over double that in about approximately 12, 13 years. So what do you think, Andrew? At some point, this is going to make like tickets unaffordable. Do you think, brother?
Yeah.
Because somebody's got to pay for these. I mean, I know the TV contract will pay for some of it, right?
You're going to have to be a millionaire to afford game tickets.
Yeah, at some point they might price the everyday man out of it. So yeah, I think as the salary cap goes up, I think it's going to be a little harder and harder to get tickets for football. Why don't we move? There we go. Hi, who's back? Who's back?
There you go.
Why don't we move on to a little baseball? Right here. Got Andrew?
Did you hear about 2 expansion teams potentially?
For what?
Yeah, I
Baseball?
love that. NBA.
Oh, for basketball, really?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what you heard, Andrew.
MLB.
God.
Oh, baseball.
Oh, really? MLB?
Is Nashville one of the cities they're speculating?
Yep.
That'd be a great city for baseball.
Nashville and what was the other one? Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
Ooh,
All right.
I like that too.
Well, in other baseball news, Andrew, this is a story I heard about a couple weeks ago. This was a Jackie Robinson statue that existed at a Little League park on the left. And on the right, what you're seeing is all that remained after it was stolen by thieves. That's literally the shoes. So they cut like a brass statue. You see that, Bono? Ain't that terrible?
Yeah.
I think the report that I read said they eventually found it in like a trash can fire, like 7 miles away from where it was. But this was at a Little League ballpark. It was dedicated for them. So the next story is about, so the vandals, they took the whole thing. It's gone. But the next story that I have for you is that they're going to do something interesting. They're going to do something interesting with the shoes. They're going to, it says the Jackie Robinson statue cleats heading to the Negro League's baseball museum. So they're going to take those cleats, and they found somebody on February 13th. Police announced the arrest of Ricky Alderette, 45. He was charged with felony theft, value over $25,000, aggravated criminal damage to property, identity theft, and making false information. A Wichita police officer told ESPN that he believes there will be more arrests in the case. So yeah, apparently they think it was just taken for basically for its value in metal.
Yeah.
Is what the initial belief is. But like you said, further investigation going on. So it's unfortunate. They took I wouldn't have the nerve. Who would have the nerve to just come and cut down a whole statue, Scott? Like, how would
Maybe
you
they didn't know who he was. They're like Jackie Robinson. They just know nothing about pop culture or
Would you do it with like
just
a
American
soul?
American history, period.
Yeah.
Most oh, go ahead.
When you take it to a salvage yard, I mean, what do you say?
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
I know sometimes them guys look the other way, but man, when you're bringing something that looks like a statue or a body, somebody has to say something at some point. So, yeah. So I think that they found the guy. They charged him. I don't know if there's any plans for replacing it, but for now, those cleats are going to be put into the Negro Baseball Museum.
That's cool.
Hey, Andrew, we talked about this a little bit backstage before the show. Let's do a little shift to Major League Baseball and the new jerseys that they're going to wear this year, bro. Tell everybody what's going on, that there's a controversy.
Pitiful.
So
I don't
Yeah, I want to hear more.
What are they trying to do?
I know.
Make MLB players surplus.
So for those that don't know, give everybody the rundown. What's going on with the jerseys and what's the controversy?
The pants are see-through.
Yeah, they're complaining about the quality of these new Nike designed Major League Baseball uniforms. It says Major League Baseball jersey controversy isn't the first uproar over new uniforms. Check out the NBA and NFL gaffes, and we might see some of those down here in this article. But it does, Andrew, it talks about right here how the that you can kind of see through the pants. You can see the tucked in shirt. The guys are complaining, and they're saying one of the quotes I saw is that Major League Baseball jerseys or see-through pants look cheap. And I'll read a little bit of the article too. It says the Major League Baseball MLB unveiled its new Nike uniforms last week, and they received less than stellar reviews. The jerseys manufactured by Fanatics are engineered to improve mobility, moisture management, and fit, MLB said. But the threads have drawn criticism over the cheap look, small lettering, and limited customization options, Andrew. There's a quote right here, and it says, "It's something that the players have earned the right to work their entire lives to get to this point, and now just to be kind of a jersey off the rack," this person added. It says, "There's no difference between the average consumer buying that uniform and the major league player wearing that uniform, especially when it comes to certain measurements that the player should have." And they're saying some players compared it to like a gym shirt, and they're saying it's not a $450 jersey, Andrew. So what do you think about this? Why do you think they're making changes to make them lighter, right?
I think that they're probably doing it from the player performance perspective, but
yeah,
there's a good feeling like an authentic jersey, with the stitching.
Yeah, I remember when you first saw it.
Sorry, Andrew, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay. I can go to you. That's fine. I could need to mix it up. So yeah, bro, I remember being impressed when I would go to the actual ballpark and you would see a player up close, and they were like, wow, they're wearing the legit shit, man.
Yes.
They're wearing the stuff with the sewn on patches, So there's a thing for fans that have with the legit jersey. So do you think it cheapens baseball, Andrew, even though it's going to be cooler for them, you think? Think comfort or style? What do you want?
Style, not comfort.
not comfort. You want style. You want them to look good, right? All right, hang in there, Andrew. I know this is late night. We're doing sports heads later than usual. And Andrew's kind of been heading towards Betty by time, so I'll try to go through these things a little faster, buddy. Hey, did anybody watch the Daytona 500 over last week? They moved it to Monday
because of the wacky weather.
because of the wacky weather. Let's see. Yeah, so here's some I think my screen refreshed, but I'm not sure at what point. But yeah, they had like kind of a wacky, a wild ending trying to end the Daytona 500. Cars were flipping and flying, but William Byron outlasted in late race action to win the Daytona 500. Yeah, a wreck happened right as he crossed the caution, Scott.
Like, I'm outies.
Yep. So there's pictures of the pictures of the big wreck. We got some. Look at this.
Ooh. Damn.
What else we got? Trying to see what else was in that article. There's the winning over there. Yep. So that happened over the weekend. So yep. With that, the NASCAR season is in full effect. So if you enjoy that, check that out every Sunday.
We need to get Trey up in here, man.
Trey on Sports, our bro from, we know him through the Shoey Network. Shout out to the 15 people that are watching the late night edition of Sports Heads Live. We never done this like this. Hey, I'm going to talk about Anthony Rendon, Andrew, and I'll put up his article. He says talking about baseball was never really a priority for him, and he's not really doing as well since he's with the Los Angeles Angels now, and he left the Nationals, is he?
You should just retire.
Yeah. But it's funny when you hear a guy say that baseball's never been a top priority for me, but he talks about in the article how he's had a family since he's been a ball player, and it's changed his perspective on anything. And it is kind of funny when you see a guy that he hasn't really performed well since he's been hired as a free agent, and he's now concentrating on his family more, Andrew. So I thought it was kind of candid of him to be saying that. But yeah, and he's a Los Angeles Angel there, Bone Loads. Have you ever seen Rendon play? Are you familiar with him as a player?
Yeah, wasn't he like the I don't know if he wasn't MVP, but a big part of the Nationals championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. If he's not there, they don't win that thing.
He won a World Series with the Nationals, and he had two-time Silver Slugger, and he hasn't played more than 58 games in any of his 4 seasons out there with the Angels, bro. And then you hear him say that baseball isn't a priority to him. It's like it makes you wonder how motivated a guy is there, Scott. You know, he's like,
he got the bag.
Like I only played 58 games over 4. They play 162 games a year, Scott. So imagine that.
Third of the season.
58 games over 4 seasons. They play 162 a year. And you know this dude is making bank. They paid him $245 million, and he's only played 58 games. And then he's saying that his heart really ain't in it. So maybe they should come to agreement if his heart really ain't in it or something. I don't know. He said he just kind of did it. He does it as a job. It's not like he's not like a lot of these other guys.
As a teammate, you don't really want to hear your teammate talk like that.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, right, some things are just better kept to yourself, right? Like, okay, I'm here for a job, but I'm not going to psych out my dude over here to these guys who are really living this and trying this. Yeah.
And as a fan, if you're a diehard Angels fan, dude, that's something you just hate to hear.
Yeah, or any baseball team. I'd hate to hear any player to say that.
Yeah, you appreciate his honesty. Yeah,
that's a slap in the face.
Yeah, it really
slap
is.
in the face for $245 million, and the guys around you are doing different. Hey, Andrew, talk about Eric Hosmer. He was a one-time All-Star. What's he doing?
Eric Hosmer is retiring from baseball to create his own media company and podcast.
All right. It says he was a 4-time Gold Glove winner, and he helped lead the Kansas City Royals to their 2015 title. But you say he's going to do podcasting and social media stuff now? He's trying to be like Andrew, right?
Did you hear about this, Bones?
We could probably get him on the show.
Did you?
No, I didn't hear that. What his plans were after his career.
There you go. So apparently he announced that. So Eric Hosmer, a one-time All-Star, he's retiring from.
He played for the Padres once upon a time.
Yeah, and he just gets murdered by the Padres fan. That's why I'm kind of just being, taking the high road, and I'm, being going to be classy because, man, Padre fans have not been kind to him or his family.
All right, well, I put you guys together because right now it's time for some little Sports Heads NBA jams. Bone Loads and Andrew are going to talk about some basketball headlines. I want to put some of this up. This is from the All-Star game. So tell us, what was the All-Star game this week?
Yeah, last Sunday. Andrew's guy.
All right, let me put this. Let me try to make this big screen and see if there's any sound to it, and tell us what we're looking at here. Let's see. I'll start over.
You want to take this one, Andrew?
Half court shot. Damian Lillard.
Half court shot, huh? DL.
Dame Lillard. That was the Motor Speedway flat tire. Oh my God.
That was very impressive.
That's
Effortless. Huh?
that's definitely Dame time.
Oh, that's what you. Oh, okay, got it.
Oh,
now.
he's slapping on his hand. There you go. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Slapping on your wrist because it's Dame time. He's like, it's Dame time. Ho.
Hell yeah, dude.
Took you long enough.
It took you long enough. Sorry, man. It's a busy show. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, no, that went way above my
Producer.
head, dude.
We're talking.
That was really cool, man.
Good shit. It's late for everybody, bro.
He got MVP of the All-Star game with like 36 points. Yeah, he was putting on a show. Got booed because it was in Indiana and they wanted their guy to get at least co-MVP, but they just gave it to Dame outright.
Let's catch up on some of these chats. Andrew, what's a sport you would like to get into more? Or are you too excited about 162 games of baseball? ... I think sometimes he knows the answer to that one, doesn't he, Andrew?
That's a good question. I actually want to get into basketball more.
Really? That's cool.
Because there's 82. That's the next closest.
I used to be a huge basketball fan in like my younger years when the Celtics were like
It's like KG and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Andrew.
like that team too.
Look at our new friend here, David Hanrahan says, you guys have better pace than mainstream sports class. Glad I found the stream, though, Andrew. There you go. See? I've said that many times, that Andrew is just as good, or if not better, than most of these mainstream guys. He is the human sports ticker. The human sports ticker, they come to Andrew when they want to know their sports. What's up? What's up, Lo? Just joined. There you go, bro. Your boy Lo joined. Saying hi. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Cars need owners too, apparently. Oh, look, it's my sister Kathy checking in. She was saying earlier, Andrew, my sister Kathy said she didn't think you were going to make it, bro. She was wondering if you want to make it because she knows they put you, this is like your Betty by time. She says, hello, everyone. It's the car's fault. Scott, how's the Ibanez from Sean Riggle?
What's that?
It's my guitar.
That's a guitar.
Rocking. It's rocking.
Oh.
He's rocking.
I gotta watch that show. You should like remind me. Send us a message in the
Sunday at 2. Yeah, I'll send you a message.
Okay.
Sunday at 2. Scott does a show with a cut of the jib where they sit around and do guitar stuff and jam and talk about guitar tech. The Packers suck. Sean Riggle says, oh, Andrew's coming for you. Just kidding. LOL. COVID-19 is so much like calling it grass. All right. Okay, call it grass.
I have to do a promotion real quick.
Okay.
The 26th of February, I will be on a Freak Pod with Jason Bardo X.
Oh, Jason! Shout out Jason Bardo X. I did his show too. Jason Bardo X. Yeah, all right. The Freak Pod. Check out Andrew when he does his appearance there. Sean Riggle, 162 games, 81 if you suck. Is it worth that much brass? For fuck's sake, I know, but that statue, that's some shitty shit.
Yeah. I thought the same.
That's been running from Marty. Okay. Great job, Andrew from Atticus Arrowhead checking in. Well, I guess if you have a KC, then congratulations are in order for you.
He's been Atticus, true bro. He's been in my streams this past week. Thanks, bro.
Shout out
Oh.
Atticus. There you go. Andrew giving the love back. Shits and giggles, Sean says. And
Cheers.
and he says, Negro, I don't like the sound of that. And I'm, wait a minute. Hey, I didn't name the place. I'm just reading the report. Don't shoot the messenger. All the Kansas City stuff is so sad as a Chiefs fan. It's just horrible. I know. And look, we all have sports teams, luckily in our city. And I just imagine, I wouldn't want if that happened with my team. So it shouldn't happen anywhere,
awful.
man.
Totally agree. Yeah, very messed up.
Sean Riggle. Andrew is right. It's like they bought them from a bad Walmart or some shit. Talking about them uniforms, Andrew. Talking about them shitty uniforms.
That's what they're like, right? Yeah, they're like replicas from freaking Walmart. Like you're like, that's a sick jersey, but it's like a guy from last year, and it's
This is so sad. It's Kmart. Good job, Andrew. That's right. This is a good story. It is a great story, man. We're bringing it. This is so not choice for that. 450. Yes, they said that a 450 jersey they cited in that article. They're trying to pull a fast one. It's ridiculous. Preppy XOXO. Bro, stop spamming. Hi, come on in here. It looks gay as fuck, right, Andrew? That's what they said about the uniform.
Yeah, like you could see through their pants. Like
If some MLB players go commando, you could see their junk.
it's like a Chippendales, it's like I'm the baseball player.
Now coming to home plate.
They're trying to get like women fans, I think, and they're like,
Style.
they're gonna be on the front throwing dollar bills at the players.
Atticus said, I didn't even know about the streaker at the Super Bowl till much later. I don't even think they showed it. Yeah, nowadays they just try to turn it away right away. But I saw there was like a commotion and they were stalling on purpose. And you go to social media when that stuff happens and the people right there live, they show you exactly what's going on in the stadium live time. So that's how I saw that. No bullshit clock. That's what commercials are for. Hi, BF. Look at who it is. Mrs. Andrews checking in. Look at that smile.
hi, Kitty guy.
Uh-oh.
My kitty guy here.
Oh, my God. Let's see.
You guys ain't broke up yet.
Sounds like things are going well.
All right. Hi, Shayna. How you doing? Hi, Mrs. Andrew. Sean Riggle shouting out Shayna. Talking about the Padres. We're talking about NBA jams.
Yeah.
That was gross. He stepped over the line. Still an impressive shot. Andrew, what the fuck game is on? What are you watching? Porn, bro? What are you asking what game is on?
I can't even watch sports right now because my fucking cable remote.
His shit is currently stuck on true crime. Let's see. Sean, wow, Andrew was engaged with his friends. Let's do this more often. There you go. Just keep them up a little later. NBA All-Star Game was the second lowest TV-rated NBA All-Star Game ever, Bone Loads. What do you think about that being a basketball fan, brother?
Makes sense because it was the highest scoring ever. It's just becoming ridiculous. People are just shooting just 3-pointers and no one's even trying to play any defense. Even like the dunks don't even seem to be fun anymore. The last couple of years have been extremely boring.
I didn't even watch it.
We talked about in years past it got like this, where these games were over 100 every week, and they started moving the 3-point line and the perimeters and making the baskets higher. You think it's something like that's in order to make the game more interesting for you again? Like, how could they possibly? They're going to have to have these 10-foot, 11-foot rims or whatever.
They should bring back Rock and Jock or something,
or have a moving rim, Rock and Jock. That would make it some fun. Andy, Sean Riggle says, Andy, I'm calling you Andrew, and the weed is now called NBA Jams.
But yeah, no, it's becoming ridiculous. They're gonna have to do something. It's like the Pro Bowl for football. It's dying and it's unwatchable.
He's stuck on the Ice-T channel, Sean Riggle says.
Andrew, do you think that Dame Lillard going off in the All-Star game and getting MVP will provide some momentum to Milwaukee going into this second half stretch, like a much-needed boost.
I fucking hope so. They've lost 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Sean
it's going
is-
to be something like a momentum swinger, hopefully.
Sean's advocating 16-foot rims with trampolines. There you go.
Dude,
We did a feature on that where they have that where the whole court is on trampolines, right? We did that.
Bones, check
Was it
the
like Smash
score
Ball
for
or
me.
something? I forget.
Check
What
the
up?
score for me, bro.
I have my phone. Technically, I'd have to like log out to do it.
We hope you're
I
feeling
I
better
need to charge
soon
my
there, Shane.
watch. I should charge
Maybe
my
somebody,
Apple Watch.
in the chat will give you an update.
Well,
Andrew
there
you
can't
go.
get enough sports. It ain't bad enough that he's doing a sports show, his own sports show. He's trying to get live updates while he's doing it. That's why we're here. We do this every Friday. We normally do it 7:00 East, but we're kind of doing some late night things because of some time schedule changes and shit. What's up, Andrew? You want to check it yourself? While you do that, I'll pull up our next article. We got a couple
Nice.
few left here. Let's see.
You got internet?
Talk about the Nets named Kevin Ollie interim coach replacing Jacques Vaughn. I'll put that up. You guys can talk about another coaching change.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Andrew?
How was his record?
Not that good. Not good.
I'm
There's only
still-
28 games left in the season, it says. The coach Vaughn in 2+ years was only 2 games. He was like 71 and 68, Andrew, and he was 0-8 in the playoffs. Never won a playoff game.
I'm still salty about Griffin firing. Why the fuck would they let him go?
And here's the update of what we were just talking about right before as the show broke here. The Warriors give Steve Kerr a 2-year extension as coach of the Warriors.
Really cool.
Bono. So what do you think of that? You're the Warriors guy, right? Or no, you're the Clippers guy. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I have a really good friend that's a big Warriors fan, so I literally get a news feed and news from them every day because my friend's just bombing, just talking smack because he's a big fan.
Yeah, you got the
And,
Clippers, the Lakers, the Golden State Warriors. You got all the NBA teams out there.
Yeah. So I'm in a group chat with one friend's a Laker fan, one friend's a Warrior fan, I'm a Clipper fan, so we're just all just like,
That's cool.
But yeah, really, I think it's awesome. And like Andrew was saying earlier, if any guy deserves that kind of money, it's Steve Kerr. He's earned it. Great coaching job so far. 4 championships in 9 years. Maybe.
And he won he won as a champion as a player, right?
3 with the Bulls. Oh, it's 5. 3 with the Bulls and 2 with the Spurs.
There you go. All right. Well, here's some more NBA video you submitted. I'll play this, and you guys can call this.
Good job on Julian
It's
Reese.
Andrew's local school.
Trying to get post position. Crowd is fronting him.
Check this kid out.
Three-quarter court.
Al Stole.
Whoa!
Wisconsin. So that's Andrew. Andrew's a Wisconsin guy. Look at this one.
Welcome to the Terror Dome. Tear the rim
Spicy.
down, AJ Store.
Damn.
I see you.
Now let's one.
George Geronimo can jump late.
I mean, he still took a couple, 2, 3 steps.
And AJ Store. Ooh.
Sounded nasty.
Hey,
Yeah.
Call it Instagram. Call it poster. Posters for sale at halftime.
I'm getting out of the way of that one.
That's definitely a poster.
All right. So for even like me, so that was Wisconsin against who? And tell everybody who that player was and why that was so cool, Andrew.
I haven't been watching Wisconsin very much. I'm more of a Marquette guy this year. Marquette.
Oh, that's right. Marquette's
This-
even closer.
This was Wisconsin versus Maryland Terrapins, and it says it was AJ. This guy's name is AJ Store, so maybe he's one we'll be looking out for in the future of the NBA. Let's see.
Yeah, he's talented.
Make sure to drink fluids, Sean says. Shayna, drink some tea or some stuff. Look who's checking in. It's our bro Hackerhide. He's checking on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. There's the symbol going up by Scott Fitzpatrick. He says, damn, you's on late, boys. I like it. Yeah, man, we're flipping it around, bro. We normally used to do 7 o'clock East right before replayables, but because of some shifting schedules with some people, we're switching it around, and we're doing it now after, man. We're doing a late night thing. So we got the late night Andrew. What's up, Andrew?
How do I get, like, more... Do I put more sports stuff out there to get more sports fans?
No, show us your wiener. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Andrew. No.
I mean,
Andrew
yeah,
has
if you
plenty.
want to,
Go ahead.
I was just say, if you want to make it more diverse with the sports teams and different kind of sports, like it's the top, like top 4 sports like hockey and
Cornhole.
yeah.
Cornhole.
I mean, we'll
Hey,
stick
Andrew.
to, we won't go too obscure. We'll stick to the top 4 North American sports, and sometimes go like golf or baseball. I mean, hot boxing. But yeah, maybe spread out with different teams for sure.
Yeah, man. Well, why don't we start by telling people where they're already watching you on your channel, but tell everybody where they can find you, bro. And like, share, and subscribe. Some Andrew.
Everyone on BF channel.
Oh.
Go over to Andrew the Giant 96 and subscribe to my channel. I also do solo streams. Or No Filter Andrew and Friends. We're going to be starting up podcasting again. And yeah, I have 9,208 subscribers right now.
There you go. So we're co-streaming, on Andrew the Giant 96. So we're happy to be here with you tonight. Trying out a little something different, a little late night thing. What do we think, boys? Does this work out good for you, Bone Loads, doing it this late at night?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great, but I'm, it's kind of early over here.
That's cool. Yeah, that's right. Because our boy, we're on the East Coast. We're on 2 different coasts. So you're doing your thing. That's all good, man. We're glad we could work it out. Let's see. Mr. Riggle from Hack Ride. Sean says, dude, 160 games, full coverage MLB. Hack Ride says, we've just in football offseason, Andrew. It's hard to get anyone interested in anything. Yeah. So we're kind of in that transitional phase where we kind of like get into NASCAR and hockey and spring training of baseball, kind of just whatever's around, whatever's popping this time of the year, Hack Ride. It is definitely a weird time of the year for sports. You cover the Ducks. I'll be here every week. All right. Well, we'll have to try to put in more Ducks coverage. I don't think we could ever be enough Ducks coverage for our friend Hack Ride. Had a great time hanging out with you Thursday and with DJ Electra on Tuesday. Catch DJ Electra on Catch 22 every Tuesday at 9 o'clock East. And you can check our boy Hack Ride on Thursdays at the same time, 9 o'clock East. All on Hack Ride Studios channel. Good to see you here, bro. All right, let's see what else we got left for you. All right, let's get into some NHL. I think you submitted this about the goal of the year. Did you submit this, Bone Loads?
Yes. Oh my gosh, this was so freaking sick, dude.
Okay, let's throw this up here. Let's get a little NBA. We'll flavor everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that for everybody on a Friday night.
Minor league, San Diego Gulls. Love that. Love the games. It's so fun.
Have you been to LA Kings? Okay.
No, I need to.
That'd be neat.
Dude,
Yeah.
I gotta get out to California one of these days so you could show me around and shit, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll bring you to Overland. You'd be a rock star. All my friends know you, dude.
Does that guy do that shit all the time? He made that look easy.
I know. Like that was so insane. Like how that all went down. Like something happened. Like the puck bounced off his skate, and he passed it. Well, he personally he won the face off. Something happened. He passed it to himself. He went around the guy.
Call this the goal of the year.
Yeah, bounced off his skate. He lost his stick, caught his stick, and then scooped it in.
Let's see if we can. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's go.
Just for that DJ screw.
Look at this. He passes it through this guy's legs to himself.
Bounces off skate.
And then he kicks it off stick,
loses
off his
his
skate.
Oh, yeah, he lost his stick when he was with the guy. Then it
Right.
bounced off his stick or skate. Yeah, I don't even know. I'll let you expand. Yeah, my bad.
Now,
I'm getting too ahead of myself. I'm getting too excited.
let's speed up.
Shout out to Jake. He's been hauling out my stuff like a.
Yeah, he is a great supporter. I totally agree.
That was pretty sick.
Honestly,
He didn't win the face-off, but I guess someone won the face-off. He took the puck, you know.
honestly,
Look at that.
Jake could be a little irritating sometimes, but I love that motherfucker, man.
Oh, we love our boy Jake. That's right. Hey Andrew. The older you get, bro, you find that's most people in like, you know, like
Yeah.
you irritate me, but I love you somehow. Look, Jake's in the fucking chat, so let's catch up a little bit of chat. Let me stop that video right there. Let's see who's in because we got some more friends since we've been watching that. Let's see. It's Chris Abels checking in. My bro just got done doing replay with him. Had a great time. BF, Andrew, Scotty, and the motherfucking Bone Loads. There you go.
Yeah.
Chris Abels. Buckshot's checking in too. Only cover the Anaheim Ducks, not the Oregon Ducks. That's not going to get beat up in the Big Ten. Whoa, here we go.
Yeah, technically, I
They're
should
going to
be
get
a
beat
Ducks
up?
fan.
Go
I
ahead.
should be a Ducks fan because San Diego's minor league team goes to the Ducks. That's their affiliate.
Okay.
But, you know, like you, I'm an OV fan. I'm a Caps fan. Like OV, you know, I just love that guy so much.
Let's see.
But yeah, we're supposed to be Ducks fans. If you're a San Diego fan, you're supposed to be a Ducks fan.
Anaheim, yeah. Okay.
Funny
Yeah,
you say minor league hockey. The Milwaukee has a minor league team. It goes straight to Nashville.
Oh, that's dope.
Where did you hear that, brother?
I've been known that for years.
You've been known that?
If you're ever around for hockey season, Marlos, we should go down there and catch a game.
That's a great idea. Yeah, we should come like during basketball and hockey, and I should come. No, not us together. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, I should come during the winter season with basketball and hockey, and we'll go to both. Like we'll go to a basketball game and a hockey game, you know, and then a basketball game and then a hockey game.
Look at this. Our boy Jake says, we got to get Andrew to 10K. Just go to Andrew the Giant 96.
Before my birthday, bro.
When is your birthday? Tell everybody when your birthday is, brother, so I can get your present.
Got 10 days.
10 days. Give us the actual date. We don't want to do math.
March 2nd.
March 2nd. You heard it right here. Get your presents ready.
Dude.
We're going to get bitches and hoes and all that shit.
Dude, even people on my Instagram have been asking me, do you have a P.O. box so we can send you something?
I wasn't messing around. The people love you just that much, Andrew. So, yeah, it's coming up. Coming up in March. Before his birthday, Jake says. So he said it's liked and shared. Nicolas Cage once won a face-off. Hi-yo. Face off. I want his face off.
Yo, if you're on the Shirley Network, would you mind hauling out my channel?
I bring you up every now and then, but it's hard enough to get my plugs in, but I will certainly try, Andrew. I have no problem with that. Let's get you off of one shot and say that sort of West Coast bias is going to make a lot of people a lot of money on the Ducks this year. Bet on the Ducks heavy, Hackride says. Hackride believes in his Ducks. If you know anything about Hackride, he believes in those Ducks 100%. 100%. Hackride, all of those starch Midwesterners who think, oh, Oregon can't play. Just think of us as West Coast Georgia. Uh-oh. I know they're a formidable program. You've educated me on the Oregon program, so be interesting to see how that all works out with all these new.
Bucks are losing by 6.
Okay, not insurmountable in today's NBA. You know.
How did you get? How'd you get find out when your channel stuck on the true crime?
Have I get halftime updates.
All right. Well, there
Nice.
you go. That's cool, Andrew. Let's see what I got left. I think I only have like basically one hockey story left, bro. So hope this has been fun for everybody tonight. I got about everything we put in the hopper this week, brother. Any last minute comments you want to make or closing words or thoughts before we'll do our last thing on actually I have like two NHL things left, but I'll let you say some final words.
Thank you, everyone, for joining the late night version of Sportshead.
Yeah.
All right, he's right. That's right. Please like, share, and subscribe. Andrew the Giant 96 and the channel that's coming from right now, BF Live. Please check me out every Monday, 12 to 3, 12 to 4 Eastern. I mean, the show gets dragged out more and more. If Jake comes on, it's 12 to 4, right, Scott?
You're right. It is.
So we're sure to go 12 to 4. Our boy Jake Huston checks in during the daytime every Monday, 12 to 3 East. And so check us out there. We have a lot of fun starting the week off on a positive note. Got a couple more NHL stories for you. A longtime NHL player fans will be aware of, Jaromir Jagr, bone loads. The Penguins are going to finally retire his number 68 jersey in a joyful homecoming. What do you think about that?
Super cool. I mean, it seems like he played for them like 30 years ago. So and then I think he came back later, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, really cool. They're going to honor him, and just really cool career, really cool guy overall.
Yeah, he started out and won the Stanley Cups when he played with Mario Lemieux, and he started out with the Pittsburgh Penguins. But this guy's literally gone all over the world since his NHL career has ended. He's playing in Russia, all parts of Europe. He's, let's see, it says, there were just jokes and laughter and catharsis, just no tears, at least none from Jaromir Jagr. Maybe because they were unnecessary when the Pittsburgh Penguins retired his iconic number 68 jersey on Sunday. It says the look on Jagr's face, that subtle catch in his voice, and that smile that remains boyish even at 52 said it all. So he's 52 years old, Bone Loads, and I think he was still playing as of last year, right? Somewhere around the world.
In a Czech league or something. Yeah, the dude just loves to play the game, man. I don't think he hasn't officially retired. He's still playing professionally, which is insane.
Yeah, it says there. It says Jagr's journey from Kladno, Czech Republic, where he still plays for a team which he owns, even as he drifts towards his mid-50s. So I guess it's easy to play when you have your own team, bro.
Yeah,
so Jaromir Jagr, for those who are longtime hockey fans and know that he started with the Pittsburgh Penguins, they're finally going to retire his jersey there, Andrew.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
I was always a younger fan.
Yeah.
Even living in the Michigan area, the Red Wings were always on.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I missed that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I miss. Not living in Michigan, I miss watching Red Wing games. Oh my god!
We did that one. All right.
Yeah, they got some diehards, man.
Got that one. There's the Tree Mellow and Spots running.
By the way, interesting fact: former Brewer second baseman Keston Hiura to sign a minor league deal with Detroit.
All right. That's a good update, Andrew. Let's see. Hackride says, also, their media team is elite. 59 million views on the Oregon videos this year that I was showing on my show. Just total domination. You know, Hackride, I got to say, bro, you really exposed me to a lot of the Oregon stuff I wasn't aware of. And that is the one thing I came away with, is that Oregon State, they have like this dramatic kind of like video production program that takes you through like a basic kind of week of being a college football player and a coach, Bone Loads, like their whole experience.
Dude.
So I noticed that they're like heavily produced. You can tell they think about it, Andrew.
I'm gonna say this. That DL Hall kid we got
from the Orioles in the trade, yes.
In the Burns trade?
In the Corbin Burns trade. Yeah, what about him?
He is going to be something special.
Well, so Andrew, and that's just the whole thing. I mean, you talked about how good it was for us to be getting Corbin Burns from you, bro. But this kind of always happens to the Orioles, where we got to give up a little more. A future guy for Corbin Burns. If we give up a future guy like DL Hall, you say he's going to be good, then we're only going to get 1 year out of this Corbin Burns. It seems like a waste of developing rookies if you're just going to give them up and burn them out for guys that are going to give you 1 year on a team, Andrew. So that's what I'm a little aggravated with. And I think. Go ahead.
I've been doing some extensive research on the guy.
Yeah.
He's a great arm. 98 on the gun sometimes.
Well, he's not a prospect for no reason, Andrew. And I think this is often what happens to the Orioles. Like I said, we're going to give up somebody that probably had a bright future for this little momentary thing. And we're only going to get him for 1 year. If they don't sign him to a long-term deal next year, then we've given up a guy like DL Hall, who you said looks pretty good for basically a 1 year thing. Let's see, was that the Oregon Ducks? One, how many natties? Wait a minute. I don't know. Let's see. I don't count. His girlfriend didn't even know when he played for the Pens. Did he not? Did she not? I didn't know that, Eagles. Glad to see you're still up, brother. Tonight, I take a shot of Jägermeister. Hello. Don't do it, Chris. It's not brown. It might be creamy, man, but that shit's dangerous. Don't mess with the Jaeger. You already got enough going on in your stomach there, bro. Let's see. Look, it's Cholino checking in. He's shouting at Coach Loads because he knows what's up. Coach Loads is doing his new thing, man. We're glad everybody's checking in tonight for this kind of late night, never tried it before edition. I got one more hockey story for you. Let's see. It says Austin Matthews, well-known hockey player for Coach Loads. It says Austin Matthews scores his 50th goal in his 54th game to break the tie as the fastest U.S.-born player to reach the mark. So think about that, guys. That's an average of like every game this dude goes out and scores a goal.
How old is he?
He's not that old. Let's see, what's it say? Austin Matthews, he scored his 50th and 51st goal. He was the fastest U.S.-born player to do so. I'm looking for his age. He's 26. Matthews scored off a rebound in the second period to make it 4-2. The 26-year-old center from nearby Scottsdale has 9 goals in his last 4 games and 350 in his career of 535 games. But yeah, so he's basically averaging 1 goal a game and becomes the fastest player to get to 50 goals, Andrew.
I'm saying this now. If this kid keeps it up, he'll be threatening Gretzky.
Yeah, he's one of these guys. He puts up a lot of numbers, but he hasn't really been able to pull his team through the playoffs to get to the Stanley Cup. One year with a year or two ago, Bone Loads, they dominated. They like the entire year. I think Toronto was the best team in the league, only to choke in the playoffs a couple years ago. So Austin hasn't gone over the hump yet. He's got all the skills and all, but he doesn't have that Stanley Cup yet. Go Leafs go, says Buckshot. Hackride says, and this is the beginning of a long run. Our coach turned down Bama. Grass is pretty green in Eugene. That Oregon, that is. Go ask 18-year-old or 19-year-old right now, either high school recruit or portal player, where they want to go, and Oregon's on every list. Hackride's passionate about this. Oregon picked up 2 quarterbacks out of the transfer portal to our starting 5-star quarterbacks. No other school did that. No other school could. And Cholino says TO for life. Shout out Cholino. And Hackride goes on to say 135 FBS schools. I'll take Oregon and Ohio State. You can have the field. You can see our boy Hackride is passionate. We got to have him on for his college football. Once the season restarts, brother, we'll definitely have you on here and talk all your college football shit, man. That'll be the time to do it. Shout out to you and shout out to the lovely DJ Electra with a couple of backups there as well. All right, who we got? Chucky Want Play. Hey, y'all, send the link and come on my show. What's up?
That's Wendy.
You know Chucky Want Play? Is that a friend of yours?
That's Wendy.
Oh, okay. What's up?
See, that's from the PFP with Chucky.
I can't keep up with her screen names. What's up, Wendy?
I know. She has like
how you doing accounts tonight?
Yeah. I'll come on later, Wendy. I'll hang.
All right. You know how to send the links to us, girl. Check out Wendy. She's always up late at night. You think we're up late at night? You just go right after this show. Go check out Wendy. Oregon is doing this well, also paying out less NIL money than any other top 10 recruited school. Kids just want to go there. And we talked about that, Bono. It's how this NIL money is going to really change college football from what we knew it to be. You know, maybe guys are going to stay around for 4 years now.
Wait, you're bragging about them paying kids less money? Oh,
well, but he's just showing, he's pointing to their desire to want to play there. They're not just coming.
They don't care about the money. I know.
That's the point that he's making with that.
I didn't know that, but now that you mentioned it, I know.
The quarterback of the Michigan Wolverines just got granted his 7th year of eligibility.
7th year? He's going for the Van Wilder scholarship, Andrew. What the hell?
He's like Chris Farley and Black Sheep.
A Michigan guy going for 7 years. Now, this is interesting. All right, now, guys, do you think there should be a top limit? Do you think there should be a Van Wilder clause where they go, look, we can't have old dudes in school for 8 years sucking up all this NIL money? Like, what do you guys think about that? A guy staying at the party too long, Andrew?
Yes.
Yes, what?
After 7, that should be cut off.
After 7, so you'll give them 2 full rides in college, basically, and then after that, they're done. I mean, that's kind of fair. I never heard of 7. That sounds kind of unprecedented to me. No, had to have that Van Wilder clause.
What do you think, Bones?
I don't know how I feel. I'm a little conflicted. I think it's kind of cool, like seeing like an old dude in college, but you know, now that because now I'm an old dude, you know.
Right? Yeah, you got a little more sympathy for yourself, don't you? But think about it. Like if you were like if you got this NIL money and there's this guy just kind of hanging around sucking it up, you know.
That is true. Yeah, it's like Chris Wanky. Had no hair left.
There'll be guys that should have been in the league already, and they're still languishing in college.
It kind of reminds me whenever I played high school football. Well, first I flunked 2nd grade, so I was already kind of 1 year older than everybody. I mean, a lot of people. And then, but to top that off, I was on the 5-year plan in high school. I didn't have real good grades. So I played my 4 years, and my coach was going to bring me back and let me play for that 5th. Don't ask me how they did that, but was going to have me play for the 5th year, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. I didn't feel
that would be so cool.
Right, because you're like, man, I can't tackle these fools. Everybody I know done graduated. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know these kids I'm tackling anymore.
Get charged child abuse.
Yeah.
That's funny, yo. All right, y'all. Well, I think it is about time we actually do pull the train to the station because I'm all out of content. We went through the whole hopper tonight. We had a great time. Try to keep up with us. We're trying to adjust, and maybe this will be the new time for Sports Heads because it feels good, and I think we had a lot of fun doing it tonight. Everybody's in a good spirit, so maybe we'll start letting everybody know to check us out every Friday at 10:30 East after Replayables right here for Sports Heads. All right, so Bono, any last words for the weekend, brother? We're going to have a good weekend. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm going to San Diego tomorrow and going to spend a couple days there, so looking forward to that. Over the line tournament going on tomorrow. So I'll be there with some friends and checking that out and getting some fun in the sun or well, I'll be at the beach at least. I don't know if it's going to be sunny. And thank you guys for hanging out. And you guys are the best, man.
Cool, man. We got you, bro. Got you. We like doing this with you. We've been doing this like over 2 years together now. So, you know, we got to make a little adjustment here and every now and then. That's no thing. College football within 2 years will be three times bigger than the NFL. Get ready for college football to be the biggest sport in the history of America. All right, I'm going to hold you to that, brother. I'm looking out for that. Chelino says that my uncle played in the NHL when it was hard-nosed hockey, number 17, right? Back in those days where those guys didn't play with helmets. And then when they started grandfathering them in, some of those guys were like, nah, I don't need a helmet. And they played to the end without a helmet. That's kind of the shit I went to back in the day. Hackrod says, remember Cam McCormick from Miami got his 9th year of eligibility. The problem with this is then you're cutting out all the Mormons. Wait a minute now.
I don't get it.
BYU wouldn't be able to field a team. I know they're a religious university, Brigham Young University. So.
Oh, that's true because everyone has to go on their mission. So they're a little older when they come back.
Exactly, right. But Yeah, I don't know how you feel about that, Hack. It seems you're going to let a guy stick around 9 years. I mean, it feels like kind of languishing. If there's a good reason, it's good to have that opportunity to offer that to players. But do they really want a culture where people are staying around 7, 8, and 9 years when the idea is to constantly bring the next young crop of young people through? But that's all interesting. But it's a lot of fun doing this tonight, Boneloads. I hope you have a great weekend in San Diego, man. Scott, what are you going to be up to this weekend?
Not much for me until No Filter starts back up. It'd be Sunday. I got the guitar guys on the Cut of the Jib channel.
Okay.
On
Very
Sunday,
good.
and then BF Live with you on Monday.
That's right. I always appreciate you joining me on BF Live. We have a lot of fun on there. We do the celebrity marriage, death, and divorce report. We do the National Day calendar. We're doing all bunch of different bits, and we start off the week on a positive note. So check me out there. Please, if you haven't already hit it, like, share, and subscribe at BF Live and Andrew the Giant 96. So, Andrew, I'll give you one last chance to say goodbye to everybody. And last minute plugs, bro, since this is your thing.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me.
Could you address them in the camera?
You guys are amazing people. Thank you. Fuck you and good night.
Well, I can't say any better than that. So have a great night and a great weekend, everybody. We appreciate all the love and support we get throughout the week. Join me Monday. Check these guys out over the weekend whenever No Filter starts back up. And check out Scott Sunday with Cut of the Jib, doing the guitar show. Cholino says, good night, BF. Good night to you. Take care, everyone. See you Monday. And you see, I plug your show on other channels. Buckshot, you're awesome, bro. Thank you. You're like my own Jake Huston, man. So thanks. I appreciate it. I do see that, Buckshot. Represent, man. I appreciate the love and the support. And it means a lot to me when I see you being enthusiastic. So for Boneloads, for Scott Fitzpatrick, for our boy Andrew the Giant, I'm the man, BF Buffalo Bobby Fran, saying peace and love, and we will see you the next time we see you on the Sports Heads. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody. We're out of here. See you.